What's up, guys? We're here in Rochester, New York, Henrietta, New York, to be more specific.
More specifically.
Yeah, we are, I don't know who this barbarian man is, but we're here at Boyz GT. It is a grand tournament here in the Rochester area, and we're going to play 6 games over the next 2 days.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be tough. It's 4 days in game 1, and we're going to try to survive, but there's some really nice looking painted armies here.
Beautiful.
Some really good tables here.
Yeah. The terrain is amazing. That Tyranids table.
Yeah. And 124 people registered. It's going to be a great time. So let's go check out the event.
Anvil of War. Anvil on the road.
I'm here with Brian Horton, who is co-founder,
co-organizer
for The Boyz, and we are here in Rochester, New York, and we are having a great time at your event.
Fantastic.
I have to say, I haven't had this kind of experience in like a 6-game event in quite a long time. I think I thoroughly enjoyed every single game.
Glad to hear it.
I got to say, it probably comes down to the scenarios. So, who was the mastermind behind making the player pack for this?
So the player pack for that is 99% me.
Okay.
1% some people who helped me spell check it.
I got the right guy.
You got the right guy. A lot of it goes into, we were taking experiences from reading and watching a lot of reports on the internet, talking to a lot of guys. I have a lot of friends who are top tier players, hearing what they like, what they don't like about ITC, hearing what they like and don't like about ETC, and just kind of finding a happy medium that fits and making it so it's a little challenging, but there's a good chance for everyone to score a reasonable amount of points and have a good experience.
Right.
A lot of the things that we see throughout this is that, when you see somebody who loses like 50 to 2 in an event, the person who scored 2 points sometimes takes away a negative experience. But if they'd have lost 50 to 20, it's a positive experience. So that's one of those things that we have to watch. And we try to address every year as we see where things go. And we hear feedback from people and they talk about what it is they enjoy. Yeah. And people liked that we've always done custom missions.
So talk a little bit to us about the mind behind creating this event, and then also kind of what happened as far as growth over the last, like, how long has this been running for?
So this has been going for, I think, 12 to 15 years now. To admit, I was a player at the beginning and I don't remember exactly. But it started out with a couple guys' visions of starting a local thing. Okay. And they grew it from there. They grew out of the initial venue they went to, then they went to another venue. They went to a more hobby-related event style. They did Highlander for a while and some other things where it was less about your army construction, more about your hobby. Okay. We've gone to a nice balance of hobby and gameplay.
Gameplay, yeah.
So we found a nice happy medium.
You find that happy mix of like competitive players and guys that are just genuinely here to like just roll dice and and have a good time. And the scenarios that we create help lend to that as well. Yeah. To where even if you're getting your teeth pushed in by the hottest Iron Hands army of the day, you could be still scoring 25 to 30 points. Right. You might be losing by 15 points, but at least it's still a pleasant experience. What's the growth rate been like for the event so far? Because this is pretty awesome.
So a couple years ago when the edition changed, we saw a little bit more growth. Last year we sold out right at the last minute. This year we've added another 20 players and we sold out, and then with some cancellations got more people in off the wait list, so we could probably grow a little more. Our venue is pretty set on the number of space we have, but we're going to have more rooms next year. Okay. So we'll grow a little bit more and have some more players as we do 40K and AOS. And the AOS side grew from last year from like in the 40 player range to a 72 player range. Right. So there's some nice growth going on in every
aspect. So, yeah. That's cool. Very cool. Well, I can say thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for the event. Yeah. The whole group of us that came down from Ottawa, and there was a group outside of our group that came from Ottawa, and everybody seems to have had a blast.
That's fantastic.
And I think it's really cool to have events like this that are just, hey, it's closer to us than Toronto is.
Keep an eye out. We're going to try and do something in the Syracuse, New York area this summer, hopefully. We're in the early planning stages. Hopefully we can find a venue soon enough.
It's even closer.
So keep an eye out. The 13th Legion on Facebook. We'll have a website shortly, and we'll keep announcing stuff there.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Ray.
Not a problem. Thank you.
So we are at the end of day one, which has been an extreme slog. Can't even find Nathan right now.
No, I think he just went back to the room to collapse because I want to do the same thing.
There's a lot of sweat in his mustache. He's very tired. He's very burned out, but we all are kind of hitting that wall, I think.
So just put this in perspective, we played 4 games of Warhammer 40,000 today at about 3 hours per game. That's 12 hours of Warhammer, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, Adam, but I'm beat.
It's a marathon.
Yeah.
It is. It feels like a marathon. And knowing that we've got 2 more days tomorrow is just adding the level of
it's a lot
intensity to this. But great players.
But that's a competitive event.
It's a competitive event, but it's at the same time you have a really good mix of competitive and non-competitive players. Had a really, really good talk with one of the organizers of the event, and I just got to say, like, what they've done here, and they've created this like great space for people to come. We're at the Rit Hotel in
Rochester, New York.
Henrietta, Rochester, New York.
Henrietta is it's like Barhaven.
We're tired.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to get some sleep, get some food.
Still got 2 games tomorrow, so
and we're going to be back at it for day 2.
9 a.m.
And we'll check in with you guys in a few. Hey guys, so we're back and we are here with Mike D, who is a hobbyist. How many times have you attended this event?
This is my first time.
This is your first time?
Here.
Okay.
I've known Gary for about 20 years. We used to be old GT, friends, affiliates from meeting there. We've gone to maybe 10 events prior.
Let's talk about your experience so far of the event. What did you think so far? You attended the Age of Sigmar, right?
I did. Fantastic. I had all great opponents. No rules arguments, no nothing. The staff was fantastic, friendly. If we had a problem, they knew where to tell us to go.
Yeah,
sounds bad, but no. It was fine. Tables and everything looked gorgeous. The venue was perfect too. I had no complaints at all. I would definitely come back next year.
What's your draw to these events? Like, would you say that like more of the people that are attending these events are more, like especially this event, are more on the hobby side or more on or do you think it's like just a perfect 50-50 mix?
I honestly don't think it's either. I think it's on the camaraderie side. I think everybody gets together to be able to hang out stress-free for a weekend in a place they don't normally get to go, and we just so happen to be playing war games.
And the tournament comes second?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting take. I think Age of Sigmar, I need 40K, I think you get a little bit more of the competitive feel coming into it, but at the same time, I did really feel the hobby side of it was big here.
Yeah, everything, all the competitors were gorgeous.
Yeah.
I wish I could get away from the tables to see, because there were so many people playing 40K too, and by the time you're done your rounds, you have like 10 minutes to be like, oh my God, I have to either find the people I'm with, eat, or try to sleep. And you can't do any of them, so yeah.
Well, we're, who knows, you maybe see me on the Age of Sigmar side.
You should play, it's good.
Yeah, well, I'll be back for sure. Nice to meet you.
Definitely.
Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
That is the end of a great event.
And grueling event.
I'm extremely exhausted. I don't know how you're feeling.
I'm pretty good, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling some pain in my spine just from kind of bending over the table, moving models all day. It wears on a man.
Let's talk about your event league. So how did the Purple Plague do?
Purple Plague did good. We finished we broke even. We got 3 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. So it's kind of a 3-2-1. It was really fun.
That's a good start.
Great opponents.
Yeah.
We had really good painted armies most of the time. You can check those out online because I'm going to be posting some photos of it. And it was a great event, like really good terrain. They definitely pushed the hobby a little bit more than some of the other events I went to this past summer. So big shout out to all the guys in the 13th Legion. You did a great job. This was my first Boyz GT, and I had a great time. So,
yeah. I was excited to kind of come down here and actually play.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting too much playing Space Wolves, but it was like...
You pulled it out.
I did 4 and 2, but
Yeah,
I mean,
that's good.
Went deep with them, but it was a roller coaster.
It was a grind. There was there's like 124 people registered on day 1, so you had a lot of bracket for power. You know, like there was definitely some stronger lists and like the kind of the top tier guys. Yeah. But in a big bracket like that, you're gonna find your place and you're gonna have really good games of Warhammer, because it's just going to kind of filter you down through the system and place you against armies that you're going to enjoy playing against.
Nathan plays pretty high, and one of the
Nathan
guys,
did good too, yeah.
We got to give a shout out to the rest of the guys from the Hammer House, because
Eddie was
we
here,
traveled down
Mathieu was here
with a crew, and Peter ended up getting best Necron. So
Peter got
shout
best
out to him.
Necron.
I think Nathan finished in the top 20.
Yeah, he's top 16. Nathan finished 16th overall.
Yeah.
That's killer. Yeah. So good for him and his
wins.
Raven Guard. Yeah.
So we come home to Ottawa with glory.
That's it. And for the Hammer House, all hail.
Tune in, guys. Thanks.
See you next time.
Sponsored by...
Thanks for watching Anvil of War Gaming. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, you can click the icon here. It'll let us know that you guys want to see more content from our channel.